We have yet another big Bath & Body Works sale that we need to talk about. That is this weekend, and it is their annual body care day where all their body care is going to be $4.95. Not just the mists. I know I have all mists here. These are just easier to talk about. But all the body care is going to be $4.95. This is a really great sale. It's honestly one of their best of the year. I know they've had some other $4.95 sales throughout the year, but it's usually on just fragrance mist or just body lotions and stuff like that. It's not very often that they do a full body care sale that includes even the really high priced body butters that are like $20 or more, the scrubs, anything you can find besides the perfumes. Those are not included in the body care day sale. $4.95 is such a good deal. Even when you're thinking of doing this over a semi-annual sale, honestly, $4.95 is pretty much 75% off, especially when you're getting into like expensive mists like this, like these Everyday Luxuries ones. These are $18.95, which equals to about $4.95 either way. If you're doing 75% off or this just like one single price, it's pretty much 75% off. So honestly, this is a great time to do your body care shopping, especially if there is scents that you wanted to get before semi-annual sale that you're worried about selling out. If you're doing any body care for Christmas gifts this year, this will be a time that you can really stock up. Now this sale will be again online and in stores this week Friday, which is December 13th through the 15th, which is Sunday. I do think you have to be a rewards member to shop on Friday. They usually just scan your barcode in store. As I always like to mention, I do like to shop in store for these things. I feel like for body care day, it's not as big of a deal as candle day is because there's not going to be as many like rare scents out or anything like that. There is some special scents that they did come out with for body care day, which we will talk about, but it's definitely not as crazy or as hyped as candle day is. Like there's not going to be a humongous line in most stores. People don't wake up at 5 a.m. for this one. Let's just say that. A lot of people do like to shop in store though because again, coupons, if you guys have any extra coupons. I know they did send out like a mailer coupon recently. It should also show up on the app if you guys have it. I personally haven't got mine. I haven't got coupons in a while because like I've mentioned earlier, but I've had such problems with my rewards account. But you can use coupons in store on top of the sale. If you're shopping online, you cannot use coupons because there already is a code that you have to enter for body care day. But there should be a very similar inventory unless there is some like exclusive fall scents that you really wanted to get your hands on in body care that might be sold out online if you go to a lower traffic store. But this sale is definitely not as nuts or needs as much strategic planning as candle day, but it's still a really fun one, and I love that it works on all body care so you can get like full sets of things. So let's go ahead and talk about a few of the scents that are returning for this sale. So since this body care day has become more popular, Bath & Body Works has started releasing exclusive scents for this, kind of like they do for candle day. Not quite as much as that though, but we do have a new pink collection, which is kind of fun. I literally just today realized that it's all pink scents that are coming back, plus a new scent. Let's start out with this one right here. Now, this is Groovy Watermelon, the one that I have, but it's also known as Pink Watermelon Blast. So Pink Watermelon Blast is returning for this sale. It actually is in store already. If you guys want to go check it out, it is online as well. But I was really excited to see this one coming back. It's one of my favorites, and we haven't had it for a couple years now, and it seriously is their best watermelon scent. It smells like watermelon Jolly Ranchers. It is so sweet, so fruity, and just the ultimate delicious watermelon. It's not too green smelling. It's literally pure watermelon candy, and I just love it so much. The notes include juicy pink watermelon, sugared strawberry blossoms, and lime zest. If you guys remember the pink watermelon candle that they used to have, it's basically the same thing as that. So they did bring back pink watermelon for this sale, and this would be my #1 pick of kind of the returning and new items because this is really the only one that I was personally excited about. The other ones are most likely going to be a skip for me. We also have in this cute little pink collection, pink cashmere coming back for this sale. Now all of these have really cute summer packaging. I was talking to one of the girls in my store and she was like, this reminds me of Barbie packaging. It does give kind of summery Barbie vibes. I think it is so cute. So pink cashmere. This one has notes of pink jasmine, cashmere musk, creamy sandalwood, and white amber. This is definitely more of a clean girl kind of scent, like a clean, slight floral. Not really one that I like to wear, but if you guys like these kind of more clean, almost woody, slightly powdery scents, like let's say Glossier You and stuff like that, you might like this one. But for me, I'm just not that excited about it. I know it's like an older scent that has finally come back, so maybe if you haven't had this in a while, you are going to be really pumped about this one. But for me, I was just like, okay, whatever. I smelled it in store. I didn't really feel like I need it. We also have returning pink tie-dye, which has kind of been like a semi-annual sale staple lately. And this is a very kind of fresh apple scent. It honestly reminds me of their apple fragrance mist that was just called literally apple that they came out this year. It's almost like a clean, like shampoo-y, fruity kind of apple scent. For me, it's a little too just basic apple, so I'm not, you know, as excited about it, but I know some people do really like this one. It has juicy apple, water lotus, and cotton blossom. Now they also came out with a new scent for this event called Cue the Confetti. This one is really cute packaging and it's definitely very New Year's inspired. They also have a men's one called Countdown to Midnight, which actually did smell pretty good. But Cue the Confetti just says shimmering blackberry and New Year's kiss. So we're like, what is New Year's kiss supposed to smell like? Well, to me, this was nothing exciting, not really up my alley. It was just like a fruity floral, like maybe a more fruitier version of like party dress or something that used to come out. They used to have like a little black party dress scent back in the day, but it was definitely not one that I added to my list, and I decided I don't really need it. I was gonna go in store and maybe pick up a few of these today to like show you, but I was like, you know, I'm not really feeling these. I really am only excited for Pink Watermelon Blast, and that's about it. So if you and me usually have the same scent preferences, these are mostly gonna be passes for you. Also, sorry, I keep getting like sunspots in my face, so we'll have to deal with that today. I wanted to also share just a few of my picks if you guys are looking for some recommendations. I feel like this year the scents haven't really excited me as much, but I did pick, well, I have 11 picks for you. I would say with this sale, if you are really trying to get the most bang for your buck, look out for those body butters. If you are wanting body butters though, you are going to want to get on either the website at 5:30 in the morning or get in store first thing, because those are going to be the first thing to sell out. There is most likely not going to be very many left over for semi-annual sale, that is for sure. So if you had your heart set on some body butters, I would snatch those up. Personally, I do not like the Glotions. If they say Glotion, just remember that is going to be a glitter bomb on you. Like, it is a lot of glitter. So I try to look for the ones that are just normal. I think Champagne Toast has one this year that's new, and I think I saw they still had a Brightest Bloom body butter as well. That's a little more normal. I was wondering if the new pink scent had a body butter, but I couldn't find it in store. I saw they had a scrub though, and the scrubs are definitely something else you want to look out for because they don't make very many scrubs. So if you see them, I would also snatch those up. But yeah, all the sale and all of the stock should be set by 5:30 in the morning. Typically, I don't really know if they usually have a wait for this one like the Candle Day did. I feel like you can just get right in, but I could definitely be wrong, and they probably have the buy online pickup in store shut off for this at least the first day as well. They might turn it back on, but I'm guessing they're gonna have it shut off so everyone's not up at 5 a.m. placing all these orders, and then the stores are like scrambling trying to get them together. But yeah, I mean, I always recommend if you can go in store, check things out, start making your list. So let me go ahead and share just like my top fragrance picks for this sale if you guys are looking for some of my recommendations. So first of all, I call this the Bath & Body Works Core Collection, which is some of their scents that they have all year round. They're not like limited scents for certain seasons, but they're always available, like In the Stars, Into the Night, Japanese Cherry Blossom, scents like that. These are always great to stock up on for body care day because they don't go on sale very much. You're not going to find them at semi-annual sale unless they're getting new packaging. So one of my favorites from the Core Collection, of course, is In the Stars. This one I just feel like is so just classic to me. It always reminds me, which is interesting, but for the longest it reminded me of like a Baccarat Rouge, like definitely way less spun sugar sweet, but it always reminds me of Cloud or Baccarat Rouge when I smell it on people. I feel like when you kind of spray it in the air, you don't really get that, but when I smell it on people, sometimes I think they're wearing Cloud. So the notes are Starflower, Sandalwood Musk, Sugar Tangelo, White Agarwood, and Radiant Amber. And it has that beautiful, just slightly fruity, airy quality to it that is so beautiful. So definitely recommend In the Stars, one of my classic favorites from Bath & Body Works. Another one from the Core Collection that I really enjoy is Into the Night. This is like a sexy night out scent. It smells like high-end perfume. I get so annoyed when people say that Bath & Body Works smells cheap because a lot of Bath & Body Works mists are made by the same perfumers making your favorite designer scents as well. And honestly, there's so many dupes in the Bath & Body Works line for high-end fragrances, but of course, they're a little more affordable because they're fragrance mists. They don't have as high of a fragrance oil concentration as most perfumes do. These do have a little more alcohol, but Into the Night is one of the strongest, most long-lasting fragrance mists at Bath & Body Works. This one has notes of raspberry noir, amber crystals, velvety rose petals, creamy patchouli, and mocha musk. So it is a really pretty, I would call it a fruit chuli, like a fruity patchouli scent, but definitely is great for a night out. It smells so sexy, like date night worthy. Another line you might want to check out for this sale is the Everyday Luxuries collection because a lot of these will be leaving for semi-annual sale, and I just noticed that my store doesn't have like a ton left. Probably next week I'm going to be talking about semi-annual sale, and then we have like new spring coming, but I did see for spring, which technically Bath & Body Works spring starts in January, which is nuts, but all these Christmas scents leave and then we get new scents for spring, but they are having new Everyday Luxury scents with a couple returning ones, so you might want to get a couple of your favorites. I think they did so well with this line, my favorites being Covered in Roses, which is the most gorgeous, fruity, delicious, cakey rose. It is beautiful. This is very reminiscent of Parfums de Marly Delina, and they seriously nailed this one. Wow, like one of the closest dupes and very impressive for a fragrance mist. It has ruby berries, sugared rosebuds, and blush amber, and it is seriously the most expensive sweet candied rose. It is so good. My other favorite, of course, Viva Vanilla. I'm a sucker for anything vanilla. Viva Vanilla is rich plum, glowing amber, and addictive vanilla. To me, I've always said this smells just like Sniff Vanilla Vice. I know people are trying to say it's a Kaoli Vanilla 28 dupe, but I do not think so. I've always said it's a Sniff Vanilla Vice dupe. I don't honestly think that's what they were going for though, because those launched really close to each other, but I've been the first person to say Sniff, and I feel like a lot of people agree. This is more of kind of a woody vanilla, so it's not just like pure vanilla extract. There's definitely like a woody background with this one. It also kind of reminds me of a more vanilla version of Baccarat Rouge again. But I really like this one. It's like sugar crystals and a little bit of almost a spicy woody vibe. Also look at some of the fall scents because there's going to be limited stock of these. So I pointed out Vanilla Romance. My store only has a little bit left of this because it was a fall limited scent. A lot of this is going to sell out for body care day, and then whatever is left over is probably going to be 75% off for semi-annual sale. But I feel like there's just not a lot left of this one because it has been such a popular scent. I think my store only has a few creams, a few mists, but This has probably been one of my favorite scents of the year. It's a little bit more of a spicy vanilla due to the cardamom in here, which I'm not the biggest cardamom fan, but this is a nice spicy fall vanilla. It has fresh cardamom, vanilla absolute, and captivating woods. The cardamom, it does calm down a little bit as it dries down, and it does smell a little bit like Fleur's Vanilla Skin, because that one's kind of a woody vanilla, but this one has a little bit more spice to it. It is very beautiful though, and I think it does smell very expensive in my opinion. Another one, if you can find the packaging from this fall, is Strawberry Pound Cake. This is one I always love to have on hand. Mine is gonna have different packaging in most of these scents because I have some older versions. Strawberry Pound Cake is like the ultimate gourmand strawberry. To me, it smells like strawberry cheesecake with graham crackers. It is so yummy. It has fresh strawberries, golden shortcake, and whipped cream, and I truly do smell all of those notes. For a lot of people, it's a little too sweet, but for me, it's a yes, and I always have to have this in my collection. It's one of my favorite strawberries ever. You also might want to look at the Emily in Paris collection. This just launched like a week or two ago, so not too long ago, and they don't have a ton of these, so I would definitely snatch these up for $4.95 because I feel like for semi-annual sale they're probably only going to be half off, probably not 75% off. That's just my feeling, so I could be wrong, but I feel like since this is a licensed collaboration, I don't feel like they're going to put them on 75% off right away. But I did want to include Macaron Cloud because I like this scent a lot, and if you guys are familiar with Cotton Candy Clouds from Bath & Body Works or Boardwalk Taffy, which is a scent that has come back for previous semi-annual sales, this is literally the same thing. It's a cotton candy and berry type of scent, and it's really good. I really like it. It has Delight, Parisian spun sugar, and pink berries, but it's literally just like a berry cotton candy to me, and also very reminiscent of the new Kaoli Yum Bougie Marshmallow perfume. So wanted to also mention that because this is definitely a good one to look at for the Body Care Day sale. I won't speak too much on this one, but of course the Pink Watermelon Blast, we kind of already covered this. This Juicy Watermelon Jolly Rancher scent is definitely on my must-have list, but I do feel like there will be a lot left over that will most likely be 75% off on semi-annual sale. So if this goes 75% off, it'll be about $4.24 versus $4.95, so it's really not that big of a difference. So you might as well get what you want now. And then for Christmas scents, again, these are probably my last priority just because these usually are still left over for semi-annual sale, but again, this is a pretty good deal and very equivalent to what you'll get at semi-annual sale. So of course, Vanilla Bean Noel. I have to include this one because it is a Christmas classic and it is one of the gourmand vanillas that you can get right now at Bath & Body Works. It's very hit or miss though, so maybe try this one out first because every year it seems to smell a little different. It could either be a good Vanilla Bean Noel or a bad one. I personally thought it was good this year, but I've also had a lot of people say they didn't like it this year. So I don't know, but Vanilla Bean Noel, I mean, it is a classic. It has fresh vanilla bean, warm caramel sugar, cookies, whipped cream, and snow-kissed musk, and it is a very, very sweet vanilla. It has almost a little bit of a burnt note, but it can also go a little sour, so it's definitely one you might want to smell first. But if you guys are familiar with the EOS Vanilla Cashmere, you will probably like it. But now I'm smelling this one on me, and it's smelling a little funky, so a little worried about that one. I also really enjoy Strawberry Snowflakes. I love a good strawberry scent. I don't like to smell like strawberry candy, like super sour, tangy like that, but I love something that's a fluffy strawberry, and this one is definitely different than the Strawberry Pound Cake. It's a little bit more of a almost icy strawberry. It's weird because I can smell like this coldness to it. It has juicy strawberry, whipped cream, and then the iced bergamot, which I think it gives it that blast of coolness. So it literally smells like an iced strawberry treat. It's very yummy. And lastly, my other Christmas fave is Snowflakes and Cashmere, which this one is just the most comforting, cozy scent. It has cashmere cream, caramel woods, and frosted clementine, and it smells so good. It's very sweet. It's almost giving like cozy marshmallow vibes. I think it is perfection. I love it so much. It's one of the very few gourmands we have left at Bath & Body Works. But those are my top scents, my top picks for body care day. Just going off of my scent preferences, which I typically like stuff that's really sweet, girly, very vanilla, very gourmand heavy. I want to smell like a dessert. If that sounds like you as well, you'll definitely like these. I'll try to link them down below if you guys do want to use my links. I do appreciate it. I will say I do not know if I am personally shopping body care day this year. I highly encourage you guys to, though. If you're looking for the best price, I do think that this is the best price, but personally, I am thinking that I'm going to hold out for semi-annual sale because I usually like to do a bigger video for that. And I feel like if I buy a lot during body care day, then I'm not going to have anything to show for semi-annual sale. So I think I'm going to save and hope that some of these will be left over for semi-annual sale. But yeah, that's mostly just for video purposes. If you're looking for greatest savings and you're worried about scent selling out, I would get it now, especially for gifts. You're gonna wanna do that now because it'll be the best price before Christmas. I also wanna say, just because me personally, I'm trying not to buy as much like lotions, body creams this year. With these prices, it can seem like you might want to go a little crazy and might want to overbuy stuff, but always make sure you know how much you're using. How long does it take you to go through a mist? Are you using your body creams? Are you pairing them with your mist? Personally, I've noticed myself, I'm not using the specific body creams that match. I've been using unscented lotions with these mists or my perfumes so that I can wear whatever scent and then my scents aren't like mismatched, you know? So I've been doing more unscented lotions, so I've pretty much stopped buying body creams and body lotions because a lot of mine also have gone bad before I can use them up. So definitely take that into account. You guys know yourself best, how much you're going to use, how long it's going to take you to go through things. So don't be buying like 5 backups of something if it's taking you a very long time to use up your sprays. Because I always say this, I know when there's like a favorite scent, you kind of want to stock up because you never want to be without it, but the lotions will go bad. The sprays, they eventually will lose some of their scent power. I always tell myself I don't need a backup because more than likely there's going to be another new scent that I really like, and you know, I should enjoy it while it's there. So hopefully that helps. I think I definitely am skipping in store this time for body care day. We'll see. I just have a couple things I would really like to get, but I'm just going to cross my fingers that they'll still be in stock for semi-annual sale. Like, I wouldn't mind to pick up a body cream of Vanilla Romance, but sometimes I have more fun during semi-annual sale just like hunting stuff down. So that's gonna be my bigger haul probably later. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Let me know if you guys have any other questions that I may have missed. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.